This morning, I am going to trim out a CBT cover. It's really easy. If you have a plasma cutter, it's something you can do with the die grinder as well. And the reason being, on bikes, if you're wheeling a bunch or you've got an engine that's constantly grabbing hard on the clutch, this area gets really hot. This clutch produces a lot of heat. So what we're gonna do, let's see what I did on the DO2. A lot of the DOs and Minerales, or the DOs I should say, and the Elites, you can just cut the front and just leave the back cover off. So that's really easy. I may do a couple of those, but I have a whole bin of covers that I have laying around that I figure I may as well cut, have them all powder coated black, and stick them online and sell them. So first, what we're gonna do here is a bug eye one, and I just got new tips for this thing. So this is a Hypertherm plasma cutter. I just got new tips for this, so it's been a long time since I've used it. We'll see if I still have a steady hand, but basically this thing's just like a razor blade edge just about when you're cutting stuff. So it should be really easy. With that being said, you have to have a lot of patience and not be all jacked up on caffeine and coffee, which I probably am right now. So had to get some new consumables. These guys wear out, they're really expensive. So this is it, check it out. Good stuff. So had that thing for a long time, really good machine. If you're in the market for a plasma cutter, I'd highly recommend Hypertherm. They're just little guys, they take air pressure and power, no gas or anything like that. So they're really nice. Let's see how this goes. Like I said, it's been a long time. I've had crummy tips for a long time on this thing. So see if I still remember how to keep a steady hand. Helmet, safety first as always. Scooterswapshop is super concerned about on-site job-related injuries and all that stuff, of course. Hook up your ground just like you would on a welder. Let's see if I still have a steady hand. Gloves, always wear gloves. All right, give it a shot. Like I said, it's been a while, so be nice to me. Hand is definitely not steady as I remembered. So if you're doing this on a flat piece of metal, it's really easy because you can just set guides and just roll this thing along the guide. Because this has edges and angles and stuff, it makes it a lot harder. But in general, it's a million times better than using anything else. So we've got some casting on the inside. That'll take a little bit more time, of course, right? Because we got to cut through all these thicker pieces here. So, all right, let's see if I can hit that from here. I may just make a mess out of it. So, let's see where let's go back here. I may have to hit that from like a grinder from the other side. Some more. Couple spots down here. Yeah, typically it's not that long. It's not that messy. So I'll hit this with the grinder and clean that up real quick. But as you can see, some spots it's really easy to get straight, and others, if you're not right on it, you can make a mess. And then having these pieces definitely kind of made it more difficult. And I'm going to encounter the same thing. Up here. Yes, that's probably maybe even not worth doing, to be honest. Let's try something else. Let's try rolling around in here and see if I can cut these two spots out, just to show you how much easier it should be, I guess I should say. That's what it should be like, right? On flat metal, should be that easy. There you have it. That actually, I'm not a fan of that, but I'll powder coat it and do something with it. But just kind of wanted to show you guys quick and easy ways. If you know somebody with a plasma cutter, that's really, I mean, you saw it took me all but 8 minutes or so to do that. So just clean this up with a die grinder. Anyway, so I'm just gonna, I'll strip this down and have it sandblasted and powder coated, but it's kind of something a little bit fun. You can do what you want with it. I've seen guys use angle grinders. It'd be a bit of a nightmare for this section. You can do it, but it's gonna be much more time consuming and whatnot. But so yeah, if you haven't been with a plasma cutter or fab shop, it's really easy to cut the stuff out. So hopefully that helps some guys. And again, this one has holes drilled up here. I don't really want to mess with this because I I got enough things to do today, because that webbing on the inside makes it harder to cut. This one has holes here, so this should help air come in and out of this cover. So if you want to run the cover, you still want some protection from rain and whatnot, but you still want to get some more air flowing through your cover, you can do something like this to get more air in. So see if I have any other examples. Jared, he's probably just got to open. Yeah, he's open in the back. Honda's, it's really easy. So Carter's GP1, these are really slick. So these actually pull air in the front and they spit hot air out the back, and that's a really, really nice design. My twin's the same way. Well, I don't have the fan to pull air in on this one, so I'm running a different drive face, but really sweet. These will fit on a lot of Piaggios, so they move a massive amount of air. So it's important to keep that CVT cool, because as your springs get hot, your clutch springs and your contra get hot, they get really soft and they grab sooner, and your transmission will just get real boggy and weird. So yeah, so important to keep your CVT cool. Not a big deal if you have a stock bike or a really mild bike, but if you have something that's kind of souped up, this makes a big difference. So hopefully that helps, guys. Got any questions, let me know. Thanks.